Hello and good morning. It's time to get started. Great to see you here, and welcome to everyone viewing at home. Please join me for our gathering hymn, From This Bright Hour. From this bright hour and days to come, as we have gathered into one, open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light. Wounds of the world begin to heal as peace with justice is made real. Open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light. All are welcome, all invited to open hearts and open minds. In our living, in our learning, may we always be searching for truth and light. Now is the hour, join in the song, here in the place where we belong. Open the gates and the light will shine all around. Let there be light.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this family worship here at First Unitarian Church in Portland, Oregon, where our mission is to nurture the individual spirit and together to work toward the beloved community. It is good to be here in the chapel with folks this morning, and we also want to issue a special welcome to those of you joining online. It is good to spend this time together. I just have a couple of announcements this morning. The first is for anyone who has been attending this church as a visitor or friend, and you might be thinking that you're ready to become a member. There is a special opportunity today after the service in person in Fuller Hall after the sanctuary worship to sign the membership book with myself and Reverend Tom. If this is something you are considering, we hope you'll take advantage of this opportunity because there's a deadline tomorrow. There are some decisions that will need to be made, like calling our new senior minister. And so if you want to be part of making those decisions, you'll need to become a member by tomorrow. There's also an online version of signing up for the membership book if you are not able to make it in person. We also hope you will try this afternoon, if you are able, to come to the Ruby Bridges Suite for the second and final performance. I've heard it's incredible. I'll be there today. It is step by step the Ruby Bridges Suite. It is at 4 p.m. in our sanctuary, a multi-movement jazz piece that combines music and history to tell the story of the U.S. Civil Rights era. Once again, we want to welcome everyone and also especially invite you to the sanctuary service that will be after this one, because our ministerial search committee has a special announcement to make during that service. And now I will invite Cassandra to light the chalice here in our chapel. If you are joining us from home and have a chalice to light, please do that now as we say the words together. We are Unitarian Universalists. We light this chalice in faith, in hope, and in love.
Words from Assata Shakur. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love each other and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Come, let us worship together. Well, I'm sure that all of you have noticed the arrival of springtime. Blossoms surround us and fill the air with fragrance and pollen. Rain showers sprinkle alongside rays of sunshine. We've entered the month of April, and on this first Sunday of the month, it is also time to introduce our new spiritual theme that our church community will explore together. In family worship, we like to do this by bringing out the Wonder Box to help us get started. And inside, there is something to offer a little inspiration. So let's see what we have. So I've got this little bird here that's made out of metal. And this usually hangs on the wall in my home, and it's in my bedroom, so when I wake up in the morning, it's one of the first things that I see. And I like how this bird is shown in a flying position. Wings open, neck outstretched, long, and confident looking. And no restraints, nothing in the way. And so what do you think about when you look at a bird like this? And how does it make you feel? Have you ever thought about what it would feel like to be able to fly? Do you wish that you could? Have you ever had a dream where you were flying? Many people have thought about this. And I wonder, what is it that intrigues us so much about the idea of flying? Sure, it might be a lot of fun and exhilarating, but then I also wonder about what the thought of flying, the imagination of flying, offers our spirits and minds. The idea of being unrestrained, no obstacles holding us back, no confinements or exclusions, free. I think it makes sense that birds and wings are often used as symbols of freedom or symbols of liberation, to become free. Free from harmful control or mistreatment, free from oppression, like we say in the 8th principle. Our spiritual theme for the month of April is liberation. I brought a book to share today that's called Dreams of Freedom. This book was created by an organization called Amnesty International that works on human rights issues. This book is a collection of powerful words from champions of freedom today and throughout history. Each quote is illustrated by artists from around the world. To achieve great things, we must dream as well as do. Anatole France. Children are neither the property of their parents nor even the world. They belong only to their own future freedom. Mikhail Bakunin. I don't mind if I have to sit on the floor at school. All I want is education, and I am afraid of no one. Malala Yousafzai. If I am different, I make no apology, and I hope that others will have the courage to be themselves and stand up for what they believe in. Fight for those who need protection. love who they want to love, and be proud of it. Claire Balding. When I draw, it is as if a voice is shouting inside me. Ali Ferzat. Oh, I will love the day when I break out of this cage, escape this solitary exile, and sing wildly. Nadia Anjuman. Wings will grow someday. On my wheelchair, I will be able to fly over parks carpeted with children and violets. Armando Valladares. When I found I had crossed the line, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person now I was free. There was such a glory over everything. The sun came like gold through the trees and over the fields, and I felt like I was in heaven. Harriet Tubman. My hand is not the color of yours, but if I pierce it, I shall feel pain. If you pierce your hand, you also feel pain. The blood that will flow from mine will be the same color as yours. I am a man. The same God made us both. Chief Standing Bear of the Ponca tribe. I know what I want. I have a goal, an opinion. Let me be myself, and then I am satisfied. Anne Frank. I feel most at home when it's raining. Not too loud, but when it's falling slowly. I like to sit and watch it. Back at home in Africa, it came when the leaves were green. The world is very rough. I like it when it's gentle and calm and peaceful. It can't always be like that, but that's what I like. Jack Mapanje. One day we will return to our homeland, snug and warm in our hopes. Oh, heart, no matter how far the winds scatter us, we will return to our homeland. Harun Hashim al-Rashid. Human beings have the right to pursue happiness and live in peace and freedom. The 14th Dalai Lama. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. But I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have taken a moment here to rest, but I can only rest for a moment, for with freedom come responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my long walk is not ended. Nelson Mandela. It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. A Chinese proverb. And from Elsa Wiesel, like an enormous wave that lies down over my heart, like the stunning beauty of the wind over the pines, like an immense vital heartbeat, like the moon and the river trapped by love, like all the dreams in the space of the eyes, like a fistful of infinite light. That is the way I love freedom.
So the composer of this song, Billy Taylor, who is a famous jazz musician and a jazz educator and an ambassador for jazz musicians and the art form all around the world, he wrote this song for his daughter when his daughter came home from school one day singing a spiritual. And so he kind of wrote this tune with her and with the idea of freedom in mind. And this was in the 50s, but then in the 60s, it really became a major anthem of the civil rights movement. Nina Simone's recording of this is a very well-known and loved one. So if you ever get a chance to listen to Nina Simone singing "I Wish I Knew How," you'll enjoy that a lot. So I'd love it if you would sing along with me, "I Wish I Knew How." Wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all these chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things I could say. Say 'em loud, say 'em to hear. Say 'em loud, say 'em clear for the whole world to hear. I wish I could share all the love in my heart and remove all the bars that still keep us apart. I wish you could know what it means to be me. Then you see and agree everyone should be free. Then you see and agree everyone should be free. I wish I could give all I'm longing to give. I wish I could live like I'm longing to give. I wish I could do all the things I could do. Though I'm way overdue, I'd be starting anew. Way overdue, I'd be starting anew. I wish I could be like a bird in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found I could fly. I'd soar to the sun and look down at the sea. Then I'd sing 'cause I know how it feels to be free. Then I'd sing 'cause I know how it feels to be free.
In our song just now, we sang about being a bird, just like Cassandra showed us with the Wonder Box this morning. The song says, "I wish I could be like a bird in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found I could fly. I'd soar to the sun and look down at the sea. Then I'd sing 'cause I know how it feels to be free." What would it feel like to be a bird, to know how to fly through the open air? Last week when we did our meditation, Cassandra asked us to imagine what it feels like to be a tree with roots going down. It's very different from a bird, right? There is another song we sing in our church called Spirit of Life, and it says, "Roots hold me close, wings set me free." This means that there is beauty and wisdom in both imagining we are a tree and imagining that we are a bird. We can try both. So let's become birds together this time. As we usually start our meditations, let's take some deep breaths together. When we breathe deeply, we can clear our minds a little and get a little bit calmer on the inside. So if we breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. And now, as we continue breathing, I want you to imagine being a bird. What kind of bird are you? A graceful dove? A cute sparrow? A fierce hawk? A quick hummingbird? What bird are you? As a bird, what does it feel like to fly, to take to the open air? You might imagine your arms turning into wings. Can you feel the wind beneath them? Where would you go? What would you look at from way up above? You might imagine the warm sun on your face. What would your song sound like? As we continue breathing, I want you to focus on how it feels to be a bird. This feeling of freedom that Cassandra talked about. Let's pay attention and imagine being birds together just a little bit longer. And now we can close with one more deep breath in and out. And if you had your eyes closed, you can begin to open them now and come back to the room together. Thank you all for being birds with me.
May we have freedom to dream, to learn, freedom from fear, freedom of expression, and to find joy, to be ourselves, freedom to have our own ideas, to feel safe, to take responsibility, May liberation for all happen through justice and peace, through understanding, and through love. This is the day we have been given. Let us rejoice in it and be glad. Go in peace. Practice love. Amen.
Ready? Here we go. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the